greatest of the universe. Welcome to Friday night, right here at Red Gorilla Studios, baby. Hey, I'm already laughing because we got a great comedy show for you tonight. So, hey, here's my man, your MC for tonight, Ty Jamerson. Give it up. Yeah, here he is, baby. Yeah.
Hey, give it up for Ricardo. Give it up for Red Gorilla Studios for hosting Dope Comedy by Ty Jamerson. Yours truly, that's me. You can see by the, if I get a close-up of camera 3, if that's camera 3, I don't give a shit. Just right here. Yeah, that's me. Merchandise, $35 a sweatshirt. Holla at your boy. That was a joke, but not a joke. Anyways, all right. So, hey, anybody on Facebook, YouTube, thank you for tuning in. All the people that are here as well, live, thank you for coming. We have an awesome night of comedy for you guys tonight. 7 comedians, all of them well-established, and you're going to get some very good jokes, all right? Now, for my first opener, I have the talented, a man I knew for many years, Cameron Gonzalez.
All right, who's all as high as these motherfucking gas prices right now? Anyone? Yeah, fucking A, man. I went to fucking put a full tank of gas in my car. The machine said, "Where's your collateral?" I said, "I got an Xbox One." They're like, "That's not enough, bro. You need fucking more than that." Fucking A, man. Everybody from Albuquerque in here tonight? Love Albuquerque. It's a great fucking city. I've been here for a really long time. Do you know a recent online article for Forbes magazine? We were named the most exotic city in the country. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Maybe we're exotic like Joe Exotic or something, but I don't know. Why are they coming up with that? Maybe getting your car broken into is exotic, because then we got everybody beat for fucking sure, man. Hey, man, they probably think we're not part of this country like the rest of the fucking, like, country. Like, we probably think we're like Albuquerque, Chile or some shit. That's why we're so fucking exotic. I don't know. Maybe they think blue meth is exotic. It's not, trust me. It just means they use blue Sudafed, okay? Don't pay extra. It's not worth it, I promise, all right? Now you got a lot of fans of Breaking Bad in the house tonight. You guys watch Breaking Bad? Yeah. Yeah, man, I like that show a lot, except it kind of pisses me off because I made selling meth in this city cool 20 fucking years ago, and nobody sold me a goddamn television show, all right? Kind of bullshit. They came up in here, appropriated the shit out of our culture, selling a show about meth to the whole fucking country, blasting us out like that. And they appropriated all our fucking meeting spots for drugs, too. Did you notice that shit? All the good spots were on the show. You can't meet someone for drugs. If Walt met fucking Jesse 7 times on the show, there's a cop around the corner waiting to fuck you, I promise. All right? Tweakers were the original woke people, by the way. Did you guys know that? Yeah. No, you're not really woke until you've been up for 7 days and you start seeing the shadow people, all right? That's fucking woke as fuck. Yeah, he fucking knows, doesn't he? Get a little weird in here. Sometimes it gets a little weird after I tell all the meth jokes. I'm like, nah, man, they're just jokes. I don't sell meth. I don't do meth. Other than these jokes, I'm in no way, shape, or form affiliated with meth. Just got to clarify that for my lawyer so I don't get in trouble. But I do smoke a lot of fucking weed. Does anybody else smoke a lot of weed? Fuck yeah, we're allowed to say that shit right now because it's legal. That's fucking awesome, man. I think we're going to be a little bit carried away here in Albuquerque, though. I'm pretty sure we're going to see the homies on Central with their lowriders. They're going to be smoking 6-foot bongs. They're going to be splashing bong water all over the side of the street and shit, hitting all the hookers and homeless people in the face and shit. You know, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot. I learned something. I got to say that joke a little differently now. That's supposed to be sex workers and otherly homed. Okay, I fucked that up. My bad. I'm learning to be PC, you know, teaching me that at UNM. Oh, man, I go to UNM. I was there with one of my co-scholars, which I think is a weird word because, like, we're not students anymore because we're not kids. So we call each other scholars, right? I'm not sure if the kid with the car hat beanie and the pack of American Spirits just hanging out the fucking side of it is my co-scholar. Seems like a weird way to put that, you know? But I'm sitting there talking with my buddy, and he asked me, he's like, "Hey, man, how old are you?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm 32 years old." He's like, "Why are you so old?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. Why did you guys eat Tide Pods in high school? What the fuck were you guys thinking about with that shit?" Like, Then you notice that's when we moved the smoking age up from 18 to 21. It was that generation. They couldn't fucking be responsible with laundry detergent. We can't give them vapes and shit. You know what the fuck they're going to do, you know? Do you think that eating Tide Pods is bad? Did you know there's a challenge on YouTube to snort a condom? Yeah, the challenge is to snort a condom through your nose and pull it out through your mouth, right? Yeah. I just have one fucking question for these kids that started doing this shit. Like, what the fuck was wrong with cocaine? Like, seriously, like, I don't understand. Like, I know it's got more expensive, you know, like, we used to pay $80 for an 8-ball, but fucking inflation's a bitch. Now you got to give them like $2.80 and like 5 gallons of premium gas or something to get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I feel bad sometimes, though, when I do those jokes because I feel like I'm kind of shitting on that generation a lot. And it's kind of fucked up because all generations are really bad. I know for a fact that my generation came up with a lot of bad stuff because we were the first ones to start doing the boofing trend. Do you guys know what boofing is? Apparently not, right? One guy does. Always one guy. You got to party with that guy. Trust me. No, but boofing is sticking alcohol up your butt, and you did it in school so teachers wouldn't smell it on your breath, right? When I was in middle school, some fucking dude came up with this shit, right? He's a genius. Probably went to MIT. Hopefully he's fixing this fucking coronavirus shit or something for us, you know? But I always wondered, like, what's the thought process when you're picking out your douche drink? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to pick Fireball. That's going to burn like hell. That's right there on the fucking label. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe Malibu. Maybe a smooth ocean breeze up your anus. That might feel nice. I'd definitely avoid tequila because I don't think the worm's going to slide up as smooth as it slides down. Like, that's going to be a spicy fucking situation in the morning. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with this. This is a story I heard out of Great Britain right when I graduated from high school, right? So there was these little middle school boys in Great Britain, right? They would play this game where they go in the bathroom, right? And they would jerk off in their hand, and they would come out of the bathroom and just slap their fucking friend in the face with it, right? That shit is fucked up, right? Yeah, I'd be pissed. I heard that shit. I was like, there's got to be a way better way to tell your buddy you're coming. You guys got to figure that out over there, all right? Hey, thank you guys so much. I'm Cameron Gonzalez. Ian Ty Jamerson, everybody.
You guys give it for Cameron Gonzalez, all right? Get up for him. That worm in the ass and mouth joke was a little weird, but that's just white folks. They just do that shit. You'll never hear that from black people. They never spend the night at somebody's house. I'm like, remember that one time we spent the night at Dave's house and we got a worm in our ass? It came out our mouth? No, never. That means he's getting his ass whipped, all right? But y'all give it for Cam. Y'all give it for him. All right. Now, we got another comedian. I met him a few open mics that I've been to. The dude's talented. The dude has jokes. You guys enjoy him. Give it up for Nathan Todd.
¿Qué onda, pendejos? ¿Cómo estamos? Pinche mamahuevos. Okay. What's going on here? Right away, I just want to address the pink elephant in the room. You know, I do have resting racist face. I hate it. Everybody hates it. You know, I kind of have that when I'm like real pensive and anxious. I have that Elmer Fudd Cabbage Patch Kid looking, you know, like if I had Carhartts on, you might be like, oh yeah, he was definitely involved in the January 6th type shit. No, fuck that. That's not me though. I ain't about that. And they ain't about the Jews either, so fuck. You know, I'm a pink person. Do we have any other pink people here in the crowd? I see one over there on the couch. Yeah, I'm part of the Pink People Clan. There's no affiliation with the Ku Klux Klan. We don't condone hate. We just share skincare routines. Yeah. What else is going on? I'm trying to become a high school Spanish teacher right now. So I took a long-term sub assignment, and man, fuck those kids. I'm so glad it's Friday. What happened, though, I was, like, real pensive today, coming back from lunch or some errand, and I was just, like, thinking to myself, real pensive with my racist face, just, like, you know, going through my head, like, what are you doing with your life, you know? You're just a substitute teacher. You don't have a family. You don't have a home. And these kids, they just see right through you, and they ask questions without even thinking about them, right? So I'm going on the way back to the classroom, and this kid stops me, like some 15-year-old kid. They're like, hey, yo, mister, you got a family? I'm like, no. And he's like, you got kids? I'm like, no. He's like, why ain't you got kids? You don't like kids or what? I'm like, fuck, man. These kids, like, how did he know that I was silently judging myself based off Judeo-Christian capitalistic norms? Like, these kids are like, they're like these like super like autistic, like no filter beings. And, you know, I think like we all still have that, but we filter it out. I don't know. That's kind of cool. It's just something I noticed. They just ask the strangest questions. Yeah, it's nice teaching in high school. You know, it's a job where I kind of have to be a little bit sober, finally. Yeah, that's good. It's part of my sobriety plan. Where was I going with this? Last Fridays, I like to party now because, fuck, I don't know, working with kids, it just makes you want to take a load off, right? I went to the First Friday Comedy Contest. Woo, give it up for Albuquerque Comics. Okay. Yeah, cut to commercial. Oh, I like the lights. Yeah, put some mayonnaise on it. Where was I going with this? And I met this really strange couple. You know, I showed up and like these people just like fixated on me. They were like, "Woohoo! What's your name? You from around here?" I don't know if that's like the accent, but they had like a swampy Southern accent. And they're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Nathan Todd." And I was like, "Where are you guys from?" And they're like, "We're from Florida. We're from Florida." I mean, people from Florida. I'm sorry. Is anybody here from Florida? Okay, nobody, thank God. People from Florida are so fucking stupid, they can't even pronounce the name of their own state. I was like, where are you from? They're like, Florida, Gators, Florida Gators. Go Gators, Gators potatoes, woo! I mean, but there's Floridians everywhere. There's like Floridians in like California, like in the Inland Empire. You know, they're just as fucking stupid. Like Bakersfield is full of Floridians, and like Arizona too. Anyways, I was talking with them and I was like, these guys are fucking interested. And like, I was talking shit straight to their face and they still like loved me. I was like, you guys are so fucking stupid. You voted for DeSantis. He literally doesn't give a fuck about you. And they're like, you know, I like you, man. You don't put up with shit. Do you want to come to this hotel with me and Honey Buns? It's over by the Red Gorilla Studios, over by the Murder Shack. We're at the hotel. Yeah, they said, let's come have a disco party. Oh, man. I was like, you know, I call it was Dawn and Diana. Flora Dawn and Flora Diana. The Floridians. Where was I going with this? It's all good. I'll find myself. We all do. And, you know, and they were like, hey, you want to come back to this motel? And I was like, listen, let's stop right there. If you're trying to get my dick hard, talk to me about the labor movement. Okay, that's right. And they were like, what? I'm like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Starbucks is unionizing. Amazon is unionizing. Right? Is that cool? I think it's pretty fucking cool. If you're with me, you're with me, right? Eat the fucking rich, you know? And that's where I left them. I was like, no, I don't want to do that shit. But what do you think the rich would taste like, you know? I think a lot of them are vegan, so they probably taste like depending on how you cook them, like a really good, you know, slow-cooked pork, like a good al pastor taco, you know, like para chuparse los dedos, right? Yeah, and but you know, I heard that the rich folks, they found a way, like Jeff Bezos, for example, to extract caloric value intake from like NFTs and Bitcoin and shit. Like, you know that Jeff Bezos, like, he probably eats like fucking I'm trying not to use the word fuck too much. I'm so sorry, but he probably eats like maybe like 3 to 4 Banksy NFTs a day. You know what I mean? So what happens to like us when we eat a rich person, you know? You probably just like power up. You're just like fascist mode, must impoverish the workers. I don't know. In my notes it said act it out. Fuck. I don't know. But where was I going with that? Yeah, you know, the further up north you go to like Santa Fe and Los Alamos, it probably just tastes better and better, you know. Yeah, but I don't think anybody saw that coming, you know. Like the Amazon is just like this big whale in the ocean. But me and you, folks, we're the piranhas, and we are Desirous of their flesh, and we can do this together. So right now, I'm going to start a political party called the Piranha People, okay? Are you with me? I don't know where I was fucking going with that. What's the next joke? It's okay. I have notes. I'm not a professional. It's okay. You know, I'm getting kind of tired, but I was wondering, does anybody have any of that generational wealth? Yeah? Anybody got any generational wealth? Any of that white privilege? I need a fucking house, man. If you got generational wealth, maybe you guys could like spare an acre. I'll put a tiny house on there, please. Like, I don't want to have to wait for my parents to pass away to get some land. Generational wealth. Give it up for my mom and her friend over there in the corner. Woo! living it up. You gotta let the old folks out of the cage once in a while. I said, all right, tonight's fine. I gave him a little allowance. I think my mom ate a little bit of some weed, you know. And they're actually both my mothers because we don't know which one I came out of because I used to drink so much. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, my name is Nathan Todd. Thanks for having me here tonight. Appreciate you. All right, have a good night.
You guys give for Nathan Todd. That was a hell of a set. Oh, my God. Generational wealth is now referenced to cocaine. I did not know that at all, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, hot press, hot press. Put it on, guys. Yeah, if you're white and you're right, you're doing cocaine, apparently. All right. That was awkward as hell. No, that was great. So, all right, guys, we're getting into another awesome comedian. I shit you not, the first time I met this dude, I talked to him, and I thought he was giving me his set. Then I realized he just really talks like that. And you guys gonna enjoy him? Give it up for Casey Fitzgerald.
How we doing tonight, Red Gorilla? I tell you, White and Right. That was my screen name for 8 years. Thank you for that invitation. It's been a minute, guys. We're having a great night. This is probably my eighth month Albuquerque comedy scene, and I gotta say, fan-fucking-tastic. I'd give my right arm for any of the talent up here. You know, I'm telling you, we're getting to the point now, but here's like, you know, someone brought up earlier Breaking Bad, you know, so I'm old school. I got to slow down my jokes, I've been told. Breaking Bad's huge out here. I come from the generation of breaking fags. So, you know, when you break the law and you go to jail in New Mexico, they have what's called a conjugal visit. Has anyone heard of this? All right. So, depending on how bad thank you, sir. How bad the crime was, they register the person that gives you the conjugal visitor a rating of how good the person is in bed. So when you're wanted for, you know, murdered 3 kids or whatever the situation is, the higher the crime, you're pretty much fucking me, you know. So I encourage everyone to stick to like bank fraud, you know, white people crime. Well, geez, man, I tell you, I'm already lopsided here. I dated a girl, Eileen, for the irony. No. Dude, no. She had everything. She had everything a man wanted: muscles, mustache, money. She had a figure just like that, and that was only her head. You should have seen the rest of her. She had an hourglass figure, bro. In fact, all the sand had seeped to the bottom. But you know, yeah. She told me I put the Asian in Caucasian. You know, which made sense. Well, no, yeah, I go for most improved, bro. We can't all be as big as Ian. You know, I tell you, his dick reminds me of my right arm. You know, yeah, it's small for an arm, it's big for a dick. And by the way, ladies, it will vibrate on cue. It gets nervous. There you go. It'll outlast Energizer, Duracell, and any black guy under 6'3". There we go. But you know, I did get into sports, believe it or not. I was in the Special Olympics. I took 4th in drowning. I wanted to be a lifeguard until this one blue kid got me fired. There you go. You got to give Albuquerque a couple extra seconds, you know. Yeah, can't all be La Cueva. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in Rio Rancho, home of the MILFs of at least 2 children. And currently, you know, it's crazy. I'm seeing this girl right now. She, her oldest goes to the Santa Fe School of Deaf. And I tell you, I'm like, my people, right? You know, so I can communicate. Something I never learned was sign language. You know, I had to just go on the flow. But guys, here we are, Albuquerque. I've been doing comedy for 8 months, but my first ever stand-up was at Sidelines, which was the position I played in high school. And there we go. You got it. So I didn't realize how big drinking and driving was in New Mexico. You guys want a little story? I'm at a party, and I started drinking. I could tell because I was walking straight. And so I'm talking to two chicks that are out of my league. They had full function. And I told my buddy, I'm like, Jack Daniels, let me take a couple shots. I'm talking to two chicks, way out of my league. He goes, dude, we got to go. So I decided to drop everybody off before it kicks in. Not the best strategy. But sure enough, I get pulled over. He pulls out. I'm already fucked, right? I can't, put my letters together, which I'll get into in a minute. And he pulls me out of the car. So I'm already fucked. Might as well have a little fun with it. So I start getting out like a pissed off Tyrannosaurus who can't jerk off, He sits there, and this guy is like 24, 25, right out of the academy, right out of the training school. He says, he goes, wow, I never arrested one of you before. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm not trying to make history tonight. I'm just trying to get home. I'll lose my balance a lot while I'm talking. I don't know why I move so much. And he goes, I need to give you a test. And he could tell his mind's already thrown. He's like, fucking, shit, what? Do you know the alphabet? I'm like, I just learned it yesterday. So I'm totally messing with him. He goes, can you walk that straight line? And I said, not without a warrant. So I start trying to walk. He goes, dude, where do you live? And I said, Northern Meadows, which is not where I lived. And he goes, well, do you need an escort? I'm like, that'd be great because I'm too fucked up to explain the rest of this. I ended up playing golf with the guy Monday. That's how it worked out. The story, Rio Rancho cops, man. But, guys, we're all out there looking at, there's something called FetLife. Has anyone heard of FetLife? Yeah, well, it's getting more and more weird. I don't know if this is pandemic sex. By the way, the vaccine, stay away from the Johnson & Johnson. I was right-handed. Before you walk out of there, that's how I walk out of the dentist office. Yeah. No, the vaccines. Fuck the vaccines. I was scary before there were masks. But met this girl on FetLife. We went out, took her to the classiest place I know, Olive Garden. And she ordered the tour of Italy. I can't remember what I ordered. It was raviolis. Reminded me of the shape she made in bed. But, it's so weird that she's actually starting to ask me. She wanted me to wear a sock on my right arm. I'm like, oh, you're freaked out. I can totally fix that for you. He goes, no, I want to buy the sock. I'm like, the fuck? How am I supposed to get sweat going in this thing? So, anyway, I had to shake it for her until she got off. It was good. No, she shook my right arm, bro. Shook my right arm. Yeah. This represents half of New Mexico. I represent half of New Mexico, because it doesn't work. This is the generation that stormed the beach in Normandy, and these are today's Xbox players, live at home with their mom and eat ravioli. But guys, this is a dream of mine. We're trying to be out here. Red Gorilla, which reminds me of the time I lost my virginity. Yeah, I grew up in hospitals, bro. Grew up in hospitals. First girl I made love to, she had less than 6 months to live. Less than 6 months to live. Which is good for two reasons. One, I don't like to commit. And I didn't have to pull out. I meant to say it gets a little dark. It's a little dark, She was blue. She was blue afterwards. You ever see Mars Attack? She had one of those conditions. Yeah. That was it. That was her sign. I think she was saying hi. I don't know. But guys, it was. Let's do a little poetry tonight. You guys ready for some poetry? Yeah. There we go. Roses are red. All right. So by the way, the same chick I lost my virginity to. Roses are red. Violets go black. Why was her chest still as flat as her back? I got a little better though. I said to her, loving you makes springtime so more wonderful for me because the thought of you is part of everything I see. Grass is greener, skies are bluer, birds are more in tune. A warmer sun there is for me, a more romantic moon. And these flowers are more lovely from my special point of view because they reflect the love that blooms in my heart for you. Huh? I wish I had said that. She was a deaf mute, man. Deaf mute, I'll tell you. Anyway, how we doing? Good? All right, guys, my name is Casey Fitzgerald. It's my time.
You guys give it for Casey Fitzgerald. I don't know if I hit him too hard. I almost knocked him over and shit. My bad. Well, that would be the chivalrous thing to do. But anybody that talks that bad about a dead arm, I don't know what side to be on at all, the left or the right. Yeah, that was Casey. If anybody says those things about what you said about yourself, I will fight them to the death for you, fam. All right? It's only okay for you to say those things. I would hope. All right. But hey, y'all having a good time? Give me a hell yeah if you're having a good time. I said, give me a hell yeah if y'all having a good time. All right, hell yeah. So get ready for the next comedian on Ty Jamerson Presents Dope Comedy. The man, the founder of Six Sons Production, one of the mainstayers comedy troops in the city, in the state. Y'all get up for the man, Troy Willson.
I have performance anxiety, so I asked my doctor if Viagra is right for me. My doctor said, Troy, do you have erectile dysfunction? I said, no, I just need help with my stand-up performance. I got a show at Red Gorilla. Can you give me 2 of them blue pills? Yeah, I don't have my copay. Can you front me? Yeah. He kicked me out of his office. I was like, Obama! You know? I'm still blaming that guy for... All right. Hey, I'm Troy. How's it going? I'm going to change my last name to Rock. Then I'm going to have a son. I'm going to call him Christian. That way I won't be the only one who hates him. Yeah, all right. I don't know. Fans of Christian rock? I hope not. Jesus. No one likes that genre of music, right? I don't know. Hey, stop me if you've heard this. They say laughter is the best medicine. Yeah? That tells me that they have never tried OxyContin. They also say that laughter is contagious. Who's got the oxy? Break bread, right? Yeah. I don't know. Sorry. No, I shouldn't joke. I quit snorting drugs like 7 months ago, and I still can't bring myself to use Kleenex. I'm afraid I'm going to blow $50 every time. Was I paying too much for cocaine? Who's got a better hookup? I'll relapse right now. I'm not joking. Oh my God, good times. Hey, man, drug addicts and comedians go hand in hand, right? Like Cheech and Chong. Speaking of which, is it just me, or are there as many strains of weed as there are genders? Yeah? And come on, people, there's only 2, all right? Indica and sativa. And I want the weed that identifies with getting me the highest, right? No, I'm the only one? Okay. You guys smoke? Do you guys like weed? Yeah? So they legalized weed. Yeah. So that's going to make drug testing in the workplace a little bit tricky, you know? How do we feel about drug testing in the workplace? Boo. A lot of boos. I'm 100% for drug testing in the workplace. All right. I am working right now. I will test any drugs you've got. Yeah? If you got opiates, awesome. You know, if you got Adderall, even better. I'll go the other way as long as I don't have to stay here. You know, that's the problem. Shit. Ladies, if you got birth control, I'll crush that shit up and snort it, you know? What's the worst that could happen? I make 30 cents less an hour? Hey, got him. Yeah. I'm a. Yeah, all right. Hey, Leah Thomas. You guys familiar with this? Yeah. Leah Thomas, the first transgender swimmer. Not the first, but she's causing the controversy. I'll say it. I don't think a born man should be allowed to participate in women's sports, right? It's just because men are just born, just bigger and stronger, and quite frankly, men are just better at being women. Caitlyn Jenner was only wearing the uniform for 6 months before winning Woman of the Year, How hard could it be, Yeah, that's the part where I don't get laid in the show, whatever. I wasn't getting laid anyway, so it's jeez. You guys, I don't know, you guys having a good time tonight? I love I do have a problem. Like I didn't like the side effects these drugs were giving me. So I told my doctor, I'm like, I don't want to take these anymore for depression, whatever. My doctor's like, well, Troy, sounds like you're a perfect candidate for a new kind of therapy. Yeah, I'm going to prescribe you an emotional support animal. Yeah, my doctor prescribed me a dog. Huh? I was like, hey, I don't know how to cook that up in a spoon and shoot it. But I called up my Korean friend, Yeah, he only had barbecue recipes. I was like, Obama! I don't know why am I still blaming that? I don't know. Oh, God, funny. I ride a motorcycle. And do you guys, anybody know the most dangerous thing you can do on a motorcycle? Stunts, what? Wheelies? No, the most dangerous thing you can do on a motorcycle is fart. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, not just gas, I don't know what it is about sitting with your butt cheeks just that relaxed and that spread out, but it's you're gonna have a bad time, I had to turn around, go home and check, on the way here, Turns out I did. I shit my pants. Yeah. But they're black, so you can't tell. Yeah, exactly. Here's a conundrum. Here's a conundrum for the gentleman. Gentlemen, after someone gives you a blowjob to completion, how do you feel when they want to give you a kiss? Like bring your face to a snowball, right? I think, me personally, I think it's a little bit gay, 2 dudes kissing. Got him. Yeah. Here's a fun little story. I was doing a gig in Roswell, and Roswell's like 3 hours away. And I rode down there, and I was just exhausted. I didn't want to have to ride back, so I got a hotel. So the next day, I got up early in the morning and started riding back. Well, I ran out of gas, like 30 miles outside of Vaughn. If you got anybody familiar with Vaughn, New Mexico? Yeah, it's like that. The hills have eyes type shit out there, right? There's nothing, So I ran out of gas on my motorcycle. So I was like, shit, I got like a 3-hour walk either way. So I just started thumbing it, praying that somebody would stop. And believe it or not, like the 10th car stopped. And then I was like, oh shit. like, is today the day I get murdered? You know, like, because I remember the whole saying, ass, gas, or grass, no one rides for free, and I didn't have anything, you know, so, but it turns out it was like some millennial kid who got out of the car, you know, I was like, fuck, I could take this guy if I had to, you know, so he gets out, he gives me a ride, tells me all about his life, how his auntie is housing him, he's going to be a culinary artist, blah, 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 so he takes me to the gas station, and guys, I didn't get murdered, all right, and I didn't have to suck a dick. Right? I did because it was the right thing to do, you know. I didn't want to be rude, but then I didn't want the dude bragging to all his friends, so I had to kill him. You know? There's a dead body buried 30 miles outside Vaughn, New Mexico. That's the name of it. No. Not the only one. Got him! All right. Hey, I've thought about this many a times. Like, if I was a woman, I would be a complete slut. All right, and that's based just purely on how good it feels when I clean my ear with a Q-tip. Yeah, that is all the research that went into that joke. Yeah. They tell you on the box not to do it. That's because it feels so good. And I don't know if this is related, but I'm a little bit hard of hearing. What? Yeah, exactly. So I recently acquired a new skill. Yeah, I learned how to read lips. Thank God for yoga pants, am I right? I cannot wait to learn Braille. With my tongue, because I'm an overachiever, and I like to eat pussy. Hey, you guys having a good time tonight? Hey, thanks for hanging out. I'm Troy. Check it out, sixsun.com. You guys, thanks.
Y'all give it up for motherfucking legendary Troy Willson. Give it up for him. Oh, man, each comic that comes up, I feel like I'm about to get canceled, like more and more. Man, we went from Braille to looking assholes to some stuff that, we got a mama here, man. I don't want to say that shit, you know what I'm saying? But bless you, Troy. I'm gonna look that shit up on Pornhub, for sure. I'm sure we did, Third. I'm sure we did. But you know what? We all came from that. But nobody came from anal, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no kids born from anal. And my man, if you were born from anal, then we got another discussion to have after the show. First one is sexual education. We'll talk about that later, too. All right, y'all. Y'all give it up for Troy Willson. A beautiful set, beautiful set. Y'all still having a good time? Give me a hell yeah. If y'all still having a good time, give me a hell yeah. All right, for your next dope comic coming up, give it up for the most insulting roaster I've ever met in my goddamn life, Caleb motherfucking Mulkey.
What's up, guys? How you doing tonight? I'll pick that shit up later. We'll deal with it. Give it up for Troy, dude. Troy fucking killed it. Hell yeah. Troy's actually my landlord, and I owe him money, so I'm not going to say shit. All right? I'm going to just move on with my set. I'm going to just do what I'm supposed to be doing. All right? Yeah, weed's legal. That's pretty dope, huh? Give it up for that. Weed's legal. Well, it's recreational. It's been legal for a minute now. But it's recreational. And we knew it was recreational for a while. You know, we knew it was coming. You know, I knew it was coming. You know. And so I had to find something else to do to invoke fear in my life. So I started doing cocaine. You know. And listen, it worked. I'm afraid all the time now. Constantly. Listen, I drive a Geo Prism that's unregistered and it's covered in cocaine. It's a problem, okay? Every time I see a Ford Explorer, I hit the first right. Every time. Every single time. But, yeah, dude. And the weather's starting to get kind of nice, which I think is good, you know. You can leave your kids in the car again. That's nice, you know. We can do that. And, man, oh, man, dude. Cocaine, a hell of a drug. Everyone's been talking about it all night, and I think I'm the only person that's going to be really honest with you guys. You know, I fucking have a problem. This whole set is about to be a fucking call for help, just so you know, okay? All right? I told Ian before I got up on stage to block my parents on Facebook before he posted it, just so I didn't have to go to rehab tomorrow. This is, okay? I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I fucking, man, oh man. First of all, I don't know if you guys know, but most of the cocaine we get in America right now is only really 50% cocaine. It just is the way it is, you know? The way that the market has made itself viable is, you know, it gets cut, and then I get it. You know, it just is what it is. But one time, this guy gave me some cocaine, and he said, this is 100% cocaine. It was probably 80%, but it was more cocaine than I've ever had in my life, okay? And listen, I don't like when people fuck with my drugs, okay? Like, I don't like when people, you know, I don't want fentanyl in my Xanax, you know? I don't want PCP in my weed. I never thought I wouldn't want cocaine in my cocaine. Okay? It fucked me up. Man, dude, it ruined my life, honestly, dude. I told you I'm driving to Geo prison, dude. It's unlocked out there. Okay? I fucking, like, gender neutral bathrooms are starting to make, you know, getting in all the bars and stuff, you know, which I think overall is a good thing. I think people should be able to piss wherever they want to piss, you know. I only have one problem with the gender neutral bathrooms, and it's that I might have to share my cocaine with more people. It's, you know. It's just, you know, I don't know. Like, my dad had a big problem with the gender neutral bathrooms. He thought, you know, he was one of those guys that thought, like, a man was going to dress up as a woman and sneak into the bathroom and, you know, do some crazy shit. I was afraid that that a woman was going to dress up like a man and do all my cocaine. It was, okay? It's, like I said, this is a call for help, guys. All right. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, I got a problem. I'm about to get fired because of my fucking habit. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Like, yesterday, my boss, I thought I was, you know, under the radar. I thought I was doing all right. And then I said thank you to a vending machine. You know, it was over for me. He was like, what the fuck? He's like, you showed up 2 hours late? And then he said, thank you to a vending machine. What are you doing, bro? I was like, all right, buddy. This job that I actually did get fired from a job. I worked at a smoke shop for about 2 weeks. Yeah. I worked at a smoke shop for about 2 weeks, and I worked at the smoke shop before weed was legal. You know, so you had to use certain vernacular while you're working at a smoke shop, right? Before weed was legal. You couldn't say, you know, you couldn't say bong. Yeah. You had to say water pipe, you know. You couldn't say crack pipe. You had to say oil burner, you know. And you couldn't say tweaker. You had to say customer. You know. It just is what it is. This shit in Ukraine is a little scary, you know. It's a little frightening, I'll be honest. I found out that Ukraine was going to war while I was on the most mushrooms I've ever taken in my life. I'll be honest with you guys. So if you think you were sad, not even close. Okay? It fucked me up. Like, I took the mushrooms because I deal with depression. I took the mushrooms because I thought it would make me a happier person, you know? It helped me. But then I took 5 grams of mushrooms, jumped on TikTok and found out Ukraine was going to war, you know? And a little voice in the back of my head came in and said, kill yourself before Putin does, you know? Which I think is a good thing, you know? You know, my suicidal ideations are fucking patriots. You know? Oh, man. I got really bad allergies right now. But I didn't know I had allergies for a while because I was doing so much cocaine. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, my nose was running, and I was like, dude, I haven't fucking hit a line in 3 days. What's the fuck's going on, you know? And then I realized it was fucking allergies, you know? And listen, coke is usually cut with laxatives, you know, which sucks. Coke shits are the worst. I think we need to switch it up and cut cocaine with Zyrtec, you know? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just, you know what I mean? Let's just deal with the problem like fucking gentlemen, you know? Oh, man. A little fun fact about me, I didn't meet my mother until I was 20 years old. My biological mother, I didn't meet her until I was 20 years old. And a lot of my friends think I might have some sort of Oedipus complex because of that. And if you don't know what that means, it means I might want to fuck my mom. But I don't want to fuck my mom. My mom's been in 8 marriages, and I don't fuck sluts. So, you know. You know. And I grew up with my dad and my stepmom, who are, you know, extremely religious, extremely conservative, you know, extremely strict people, you know. Like my stepmom was an anti-vaxxer. She's an OG anti-vaxxer, though, not like these new pussies, you know. You know. But my stepmom, she was also a bitch, you know. So my rebellious phase was faking autism. All right. Got a bunch of immunized people in here. All right, I get it. Thank you, guys. I've been Caleb Mulkey.
Y'all get over Caleb Mulkey. Give it up for him. And if he has a GoFundMe, please put some money in that shit because he needs some help. All right, that was one of the greatest sets I've ever seen from him, but the most biggest cry for help I've ever seen in my life as well. Like, that was like if Mac Miller did comedy. Like, somebody watch Caleb tonight, all right? That's all we need. That's all I'm saying, all right? Pray for him. Just pray for him, all right? You having a good time, though? Give me a hell yeah. All right, there's a lot of white people in here, so I was off beat. All right, y'all had a good time tonight. Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's better. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we got some more dope comedy coming up for y'all asses right now. Y'all ready? Give me a round of applause. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all give it up for my man, AJ Mathews.
Hey, how's it going? I'm right-handed. Caleb, this is yours. Look at that. Call me fucking Tom Brady, baby. Oh, man. How are y'all doing, though, man? Give me a hell yeah. No, I'm just playing. Don't do that shit again. Tired of that shit. Does that shit every time I come in here, man. Got to do another hell yeah. I'm going to shoot this bitch up. Man, tell me about it, man. The state of the world is just crazy, don't y'all think, man? Fucking wars with Russia and the Ukraine. Be honest with you, though, I don't really care about that shit. It ain't affecting me. I mean, it's just not going... I'ma still be a nigga. I don't know how else to say it, y'all. Like, shit. What's gonna happen? It don't matter who win. They still gonna lock their car doors when they see me. You know what I mean? Shit. Man. Transgender swimmer. Somebody brought that up earlier. I think that shit is crazy because, like, y'all should just let that big bitch swim. It's the truth. Let her swim. Fuck. Makes women's sports way more interesting. Shit, makes it a little more competitive, if you ask me. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? She went from what, like 402nd to like first place. It's all right. Shit, Barry Bonds did that shit with steroids. I mean, shit. See, the steroids will cut your dick off. Which one? I probably would have took the steroids, though. Ain't gonna lie. Keeping my dick. Man. I was thinking about wearing my Bill Cosby sweater tonight. I didn't know what kind of crowd we were going to have, you know? I got nervous, man. Comedians getting slapped on stage and shit. You got to be ready, man. You can't slap a nigga in a Bill Cosby sweater, though. At least not until the morning after, you know what I mean? It's just the truth. You got to wait. You got to, you know. Man. You know, I've been trying really hard to figure out what it is New Mexico needs to fix this issue we have with just terrible fucking drivers out here. Like, shitty fucking drivers. People can't stay in their lane. We all speed. We run red lights. Nobody uses a fucking blinker. You know? And I think the issue is just they got, like, slow-paced math classes, but we don't got a slow-paced driver's ed class. I'm serious. Think about it, man. Think of how many friends you got that took a slow-paced math class. How many people in here took a slow-paced math class? Yeah, see, look, I got one in the back, one over there. I knew it, shit. It's 1 in every 4 people. It's the truth. Man, think that should have helped a lot, man. You know? And, you know, I've been fucking this cougar lately. Yeah. It's cool. But you ever feel like you're just not the more experienced person in the relationship? Like when we be having sex, she just always throws me off, you know? She always be asking for some shit that I just don't know anything about. Like the other night, she threw me for a loop. Hitting it from the back. Clapping that shit. Slapping ass with both hands, baby. You know what I mean? Going crazy. Yeah, exactly like the look. You see exactly like that. That's, yep, he knows. That's the move. Man, but then she like threw me for a loop. She was just like, fuck me like you don't care about me. And I had to stop and think on that for a second. So I just came quick and left. I mean, how else do I show you I don't care about you? You know what I mean? Man. He got it. He gets it. Gotta come quick these days, man. Speaking of being inexperienced, I remember my first time eating pussy. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. She was like, "You've never done it? Really?" I was like, "No, never." She was like, "Well, it's fine. Just, you know, relax. Flick your tongue around." She's trying to give me these tips. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. And then we're getting towards that time, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to do it. She's like, come on. It's like, nah, I don't know if I should. And then she's like, open your mouth. I was like, I don't want to. She's like, here comes the airplane. I was like, ah, shit. Then I had to do it, man. I was just mouth. Oh. Man. No. Oh, man. I was 23. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding, man. No, but it's crazy, man. You know, ladies, y'all want to know a way to get, like, your man to give you head more often? Just tell him you've had better head before, and now it's a competition. Just letting y'all know. Just, you know, free game. Just saying. Man. Yeah, same. Yeah, it works for brothers, too. You're right. You know, man, I just got a new job, and it's pretty cool, man. I like it. It's, actually, I'm not going to tell you because niggas out here be robbing and shit, so I'm going to keep it to myself where I work, actually. But I got a new job. I like it. It's fun. Man, it was crazy. It took a while, man. When I was searching, bro, it seemed like I could not find shit. I actually met one dude. I told him what I did. I was like, yeah, man, this is where I'm trying to get to, though. He was like, oh, I happen to work in the same field. I was like, really? Any tips, man? He's like, I think I got something better for you than a tip. And I was like, word? This nigga handed me a fucking book, bro. Fuck do I want a book for? Nigga, give me a damn job. I just told you I'm looking. Kind of shit is that? Couldn't fucking believe it, man. It's like, piece of shit. Got a public school education. I'm not reading that shit. Fuck out of here, man. I don't know. Oh, man. I hate to say this, y'all, because it sounds kind of fucked up, but I'm slightly racist, man. Be honest with y'all, man. Yeah. I know the black people ain't here racist. We racist about everything. But it's just my racism, it just acts up terribly, man. Like, in the worst of times. It gets real bad when I see, like, black children with white parents. You know what I mean? That's when I get real skeptical. Because white people don't want us around. I know it's the fucking truth. Why the fuck are we here? Because y'all wanted us to work for you. Now y'all trying to get rid of us. But y'all also tell me you want to adopt black children to keep them around? I don't fucking believe it, man. That's a goddamn sex trafficking ring if I ever saw one. Every single goddamn time. I ask hella questions too. So, where'd you adopt him from? Oh, he's from Africa, you say, right? Can he speak any African? Speaks fluent English. That's a little strange, don't you think? Yeah. Man. Fuck Dr. King. It's the truth, man. Got my granddaddy ass whooped back in 65. I ain't forgot that shit. Say it every time, man. Why do you guys think we let old people run our country? Don't you think it's a little worrisome to have somebody with, like, fucking Alzheimer's with their finger on the button? Like, when is Joe Biden going to have that one dementia episode and the next thing you know, fuck it, we're going to war with China? It's just the truth, man. Before I get out of here, though, just leave you guys with this one, man. A wise man once said, just because it's simple doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And just because it's hard doesn't mean it's going to be good for you. I wish he would have said that shit when I met my baby mama, though. Dick would have went soft. All right, y'all, that's my time. My name's AJ. Appreciate you.
Y'all give it up for AJ Mathews. Make me feel like a white dude amongst another brother. That was messed up, AJ, but I still love you. Ian. Yeah, Ian does not sound black at all. I noticed that, all right? Like, I know when I go to job interviews, I'm playing it safe all the time. All the time. There's Ian Titus Jamerson. I show up with dreads. Like, oh, who the fuck are you? Us? The janitor, was that you? Was the white guy with the broom, was that you? I'm like, no, it's me, motherfucker. I'm Ian Titus Jamerson. Well, you sound like Ian Titus Jamerson. I'm like, yes, motherfucker, I know I sound like a dude from Allstate. You are in good hands. Was that creepy enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that shit all throughout high school. Yeah, Caleb, you're the only one that can say some truthful stuff. I could do it too. They also call me Buffy the White Girl Slayer. But that's also because they also call me Carlton. It was fucked up, all right? It's a whole different repertoire of me being the Oreo, which I didn't even know that meant you were the black-white dude until, like, college. You're like, my high school football coach called me Oreo Jamerson. I thought I was like, yeah, because I'm nice with, the icing sauce. You know what I'm saying? I could dance past some people. He was like, no, because you white. And my coach was black. Yeah, that was messed up. I thought we was on the same team. Like me and AJ. But not. Yeah. And of course, I can't say hell yeah no more because he about to blow this bitch up. So y'all having a good time, make some goddamn noise. Kiss my black ass, AJ. That's right. That's right. All right. I'm glad y'all having a good time. Now, we're going to have a solid, awesome female comedian. She might not need an introduction. She might. I'm going to introduce her regardless. Her name is Carla Vasquez. Y'all give it up for her.
What's up? What's up? Feels like a gangbang up in here. Am I allowed to say that? Like all the dudes came first and now it's the ladies' turn. Woohoo! I just realized I forgot to like shave my mustache though, so I'm kind of like fitting in with all the dudes here in their facial hair. You know, that's how you know I'm Mexican, Vasquez. I know I'm clear. That's how you know I'm Mexican though, is because you take me home as Carla, you wake up next to Carlos. Just got that sweet 5 a.m. shadow like a 12-year-old boy. Super sweet, yeah. Come talk to me after the show. You can look at it if you want. Yeah, my dad was from El Paso. He was Mexican. My mom was straight from Mexico, Zacatecas, which is Tequila District. Oh, so I'm also the clear Mexican, just like what they make down there. Clear liquid, drink some tequila. Yeah, no, I grew up, though, in national parks, so it was kind of weird. Like, came home to little Mexico, but my dad was in the National Park Service for 42 years, so I lived in places like the Grand Canyon and Yosemite and Joshua Tree and all that beautiful stuff. And it was kind of dangerous to, like, be afraid of snakes, you know, and some mountain lions and bears. And then in the summertime, we would go on vacation in Compton, see family there. Like, be careful of drive-bys and your cousin's teaching you way too much, like how to hotwire a car, which I can still do if it's pre-2000. Yeah, and then the rest of the summer we'd go down to Mexico, and then they're like, just be afraid to kiss anyone, because they might be your cousin. Very small village down there. Yeah, national parks. I'm surprised I turned out semi-normal. Like, anyone here homeschooled? Yeah, we're kind of like homeschool kids, a little weird. They call us park brats, like you have you military brats. Park brat sounds like a suburban girl gang, just trying to beat you up in the parking lot or the park down the street. Yeah, so I grew up in national parks. They would kind of just send me out. I would be like 5 years old. They're like, go outside, slather me up with like SPF 50 and be like, when the sun is up there, just come home and eat. I'm like, okay, I guess. Here's a stick, have some fun. All right, guys. I do like nature. Even now I like to go out into nature and play nature roulette. It's very safe, sort of. There's no gun involved, that's all I'll say. So you go out in there and you eat a berry or you like a mushroom or lick a toad maybe, see what happens. Just see what fucking happens, you know? The toad might get you in trouble because, like, you know, you might get a prince and the royal family's a little bit fucked up right now, the Markles and the redheaded one. Don't really want to be a part of all of that, yeah. But like best case scenario, you trip, and then worst case scenario, you live. So I know what I said. I'm doing that right. I also like to go run barefoot, just like stay in tune with nature at the bosque, and also to practice in case I get murdered or somebody tries to murder me in my sleep. You know, you just like no time for shoes, just running down the street, gravel. I don't care. I got hooves at this point. My feet are fine for anybody with a foot fetish. Hi, I'm single, I'm dating. Kind of, we'll see. I'm trying to stay away from magicians, musicians, comedians. Also now bartenders or like anybody who works at a brewery. Like those are the ones that, my ex was pretty much all of those, you know. And some of those you get things out of, like, also weed dealers. I would date some weed dealers, but now you can get that anywhere. So that you get free weed, bartenders, you get some, you know, drinks. Comedians just steal your jokes. And then magicians just like make your shit disappear. You're like, I had things I thought. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that. Trying to be an adult, I don't know. I now not buying my toilet paper at the Dollar Tree. So yay for me. No, because, dude, it's an issue, though. Like, weed is legal. I like sex. I like weed before, maybe, you know? And then, like, I don't want to use the Dollar Tree toilet paper and then go downtown and get, like, cottonelle mouth, you know, on top of that cotton mouth. I'm like, nah. So, you know, doing that now. It's very important, just PSA, for ladies to pee after sex. I'm just saying, you know. I do the whole move where I like run away to the bathroom. I've seen myself naked. I'm very pale, okay? I don't date that many pale people. I get migraines. These lights are very bright. I can't go in the sun without like sunglasses. I stay away from the super pales like myself. So I run off and it's just like a ghost in a movie. Otherwise, you're just like laying there with cum on you and you're like, a dead body in a true crime. Dude, what is up with, okay, it bothers me. It's mostly ladies that they love true crime but hate horror movies. You realize the horror movies are fake and you see the ghosts and shit for like, woo, gone. True crime, they're like, here's a real dead body. Stare at it. We're going to zoom into every hole that somebody stabbed. Please look at it. Like, no thanks, ladies. There is a fun fact. They said that serial killers have gone down. There used to be like 400 something in the 80s, and now there's like 14 that they think they know of. Internet and things like that are helping, and actually porn is too. So, ladies, they say that if, a guy has like some rape fantasies, maybe they just watch the porn and then they get over it. Statistically, I don't know. But ladies, if you're mad that your dude's watching porn, just like don't be, because at least you woke up alive today. Just let him walk off, guys, all right? Let him get it out of his animalistic system. Man, what else is going on with dating? Yeah, peeing before sex. The other day, went to a gentleman's house, and he lives in a basement. I had to kind of sneak out. I'm like, what am I, 12? I don't know. He's an adult. His mom lives upstairs. That's where I'm at. And I couldn't find the bathroom. I didn't want to, deal with it. So I peed in his front yard. And it was like his door was here, and there was a bush here, and his porch. So I just, held on to the porch. I'm from national parks. I can pee outside. I'm just, peeing. And then the next day I wake up, I'm like, fuck, does he have a Ring doorbell? I text him. He didn't. But my fear sprang from the one time that I did get fucking super caught on a Ring doorbell. About 2 years ago, I found out my ex was cheating on me as well as dating 3 other people. It's a whole thing. Caught him, got day drunk with one of his girlfriends. Follow me. Woke up at 11 p.m. very pissed off from a day drunk nap. And I was 33, and I decided it'd be a good idea to grab all my eggs from my house, a Dollar Tree Sharpie, take that, go to his house, throw the 5 eggs or 6 eggs, and tag his garage with a Sharpie because I didn't want to stop for spray paint. If anybody's ever written on a garage, it kind of feels like your ass when you go off the highway. It's that's how it feels on there. So I'm on there, I'm writing. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write all these things on his garage. Mind you, I've never even TP'd a house, nothing. So I go to write narcissist. Narcissist is a very hard word to spell, guys. C's and I's and S's. It's like spelling Mississippi when you're 5 years old. You're like, I don't know, this is confusing. So I'm standing there just with one end, and I'm like, fuck, I can't be caught writing one black N on a black man's garage. Better think fast. So luckily, morning crossword puzzles really helped me. So I'm like, womanizer, has an N in it, liar, cheater, all this stuff. Ran away. The next day, he was like, hey, my neighbor's Ring doorbell caught you. Police are on their way. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, try me, drug dealer. I got a lot to tell him about you too, felon. And that's why you date drug dealers. I wasn't going to say anything. Ian Ty might know him. I don't know. This is apparently the intervention of Caleb Mulkey, right? Should I say my love to Caleb? Caleb, you've been like a little brother to me. I care about you. Maybe once upon a time I would have joined you. But now you must rise like a phoenix with your red beard. And tell jokes, get some sleep, drink some beers. No cocaine. Okay. I don't know where I'm going, guys. Talking about peeing, doorbells. Yeah, another fun thing about sex when you get older, it's like buying a used car, and you're just kind of trying to sell somebody your used car. They're like, yeah, there's some sun damage, just some cracks, I don't know. And it's the stretch marks. It's there's a wonky, the wheels, I don't know. You might need to get a tune-up, I don't know. And then you put your head under the hood and something just sprays out of you. Or at you, I guess, rather. While we're on the subject. How do you tell somebody that you're a squirter? Just help. I don't know. You don't? Is it a surprise? Yes. Sink or swim? I've been called Splash Mountain, so I don't know. Not to that's good. Nah. My way, though, if anybody in here has dealt with it, my way is to just get get a towel or like a small couch blanket, and you just drag it to bed with you like you're Linus from Charlie Brown. It's like, hey, things are about to get messy. So fun. Oh, man. I don't even know. Where's Ian Ty? He's just running around. There you are. There you are. I'm so happy you guys. This is my first time being here, guys, at the Red Gorilla. I really, really fucking love it. Thank you so much. I want to share one more thing about myself, and this is just like a date Carla thing. Earlier was an intervention. Now this is my Tinder profile. I am queer. I used to say bisexual, but it's guys. I mean, I like the rainbow, you know, don't get me wrong. But guys sexualize that. They're like, threesome? I don't know. Now when I say queer, they're like, where's your penis? Like, that's just between me and my therapist, okay? All right, yeah? But I say queer because sometimes I feel like the rainbow, and I also just like want to taste the rainbow. What's up, Skittles? So sponsor me. You guys can find me at carlavasquezcomedy.com. I will be all around town. There's my dates and deeds. Appreciate you guys so much. I've been Carla Vasquez. Have a good night. Where's me and Ty? Give it up for your lovely host.
Y'all give it up for Carla Vasquez. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Y'all give it up for... Hey, AJ Mathews, kiss my black ass. You having a good time? Give me a hell yeah. If y'all having a good motherfucking time, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome. All right. Hell yeah, brother. No, it doesn't work out that way. Exactly. Yeah. Come on now. Now, hey, I'm glad y'all been having a good time. Mama, don't leave me now. Come on now. I was never a foster child, but I feel like one right now. And if you leave right now, it might change my future. That's how you start smoking crack. Never mind. All right, we ain't gonna go there. All right, now, hey, y'all give it up for my headliner of the first installment of Dope Comedy presented by me. Y'all get up for my awesome headliner, the woman that was on Def Comedy Jam, Comedy Central, you name it, she been on it, man. This woman is a staple in the community. Y'all give it up for Jess Wood.
Keep it going for me. Ha ha. That's right. Lights. That's right. Lights. Do that light thing. Hey. Oh, shit. Give it up for all the tech people here tonight. Cameras, lights. Y'all are killing it. Hi, baby. Give all the cameras what they want. Listen, my ladies can't leave. My mom, I have to talk about senior citizens and how STDs are rampant in your community. Can we talk about some fucking with the old people? I mean, my goodness. People get weird when I want to talk to older people. They're like, don't be disrespectful, Jess. I'm like, this bitch is fucked so much. You don't even understand. They're from a generation that decided to have a pill instead of, you know what I mean? Like, that is some OG fucking, you know, just these ladies. I just wanted to give it up for you girls. Thanks. Bye. All right, I know. You can go now, I guess. There's some cute little people here today, some couples, cute little girls and guys. There's no young enough men here for me, though. I really am very attracted to 20-something-year-old men, and I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm just attracted to all my abortions, and they've all come back to date me now. Thank you. It gets better, thanks. Let's go, baby. My mom drove me to my first abortion, actually. I was 15 years old, and she gave me that talk that, thank you, the applause for the pregnant 15-year-old. Well, I killed it, thank you. It's unlike Albuquerque. So my mom gives me a ride to the abortion clinic, and she looks at me and she goes, oh, God, Jesse, children, they ruin your life. Oh, shit, step on it, Mom. We got to get this thing out of here. What are we doing? Yeah, I've had a lot of choice in my life. What is all the ruckus? Oh, this fucking guy. The guy with the socks. Are you the owner? What's going on here? Because he yelled at the people about I like the purple lights. Can I have purple lights? This guy wants me to have white lights. I like the purple lights. Hey, I like the fucking That's right. Yes, this is more fun. All right. Now let's get back to talking about fucking. I'm kidding. Or not really. I'm not really kidding. I had 2 boyfriends for a couple years, and that's not a brag because both of them put together, not one good boyfriend. So thank you, ladies. Understand? Men are like, fuck you. Shut up. You don't matter right now. Yeah, so we were fucking, and we fucked through the Me Too movement, you know, so there was never any consent with these 2 gentlemen. It was just like, you know, whatever they wanted, really. And so they were both housed when we met, which is really important, right, Albuquerque? I'm very attracted to your handsome homeless here, I have to admit it. They're very handsome homeless on Central Avenue. What is happening? They're all my type. And they're out there and they're like, hey, this lady would wash me, I bet. I would. I have. Oh, they're good. All right, so these young gentlemen were housed when we started fucking, but then we started fucking for a while, and they both became homeless. And I was like, oh my God, I just re-nicknamed my pussy just Tent Pussy. Just this is it. This is all you're gonna stop paying bills. You're gonna stop paying your rent. It's just the tent. Hello. It's a little poem in there. That was exciting. Thanks. She's triple threat. Yeah. So I ditched those dudes and I came to Albuquerque and I met a young gentleman, very nice gentleman. I'm so distracted by these fucking people. Is she taking your order? That's not. And then she sat down with the Janet Jackson headphones. I'm like, can I just see a titty? Can somebody pop a fucking titty out already? Can I see a nipple that's pierced? God damn it. All right, sir, you're going to have to calm yourself. Mr. White Girl Bandit, I see you. That's my type. That's my type. So anyway, oh my God, that was scary. God, I love you. So I started seeing this guy, well, not seeing, but he came over to my house to fuck, right? A young guy here, very sweet, young, like I said, abortion type, you know, age. And he comes in and we're making out on my couch and it's real hot and heavy, you know, and I got my bra on, shirt off. And then he stops and he goes, hey, you sure you want to continue doing that? You know, you sure you want to have sex? And I was like, put it in my mouth. And that was the inner monologue that I had, inner monologue. And I said gently and like a lady, I said, of course, let's go. Let's take ourselves to the bedroom. And so we go in the bedroom and we start fucking. And on the 3rd pump, he's just choking me. And I'm like, consent! Because, you know, I signed nothing, really, before we went there. There was no forms. Interesting how the Gen Z folks like to choke each other out. It's a trip. It's definitely a trip. He also spit on my pussy during the sex, and I yelled at him like you yell at a dog who pees on the rug. I was like, no! And I said, no, it's wet enough already. That's right, because it is very moist. And there comes the fucking problem. Am I right, little lady? They're like, oh, I love it when he chokes me. I love it when he spits on me. But oh my God, moist? Ew. What's up with you guys? It's this weird generation. They're hurting each other, but they can't handle the word moist. You know what I mean? Anyway, not like you guys, not wrapping it up, right? Having that sex, no condoms no more. Just fuck until you die. All right, sorry, I can't stop. I can't stop in about senior sex. Ow, yeah. I think it's important. Always having sex is important for your whole life. And I asked my aunt recently, my Jewish, I'm a Jew, my Jewish New York aunt, I said, Auntie, do we ever get like dry? I'm getting older. Are we going to get dry? And she goes, not in our family. Hell yes. All right, thank you. She's a delight, this aunt of mine. She's a fucking delight. She told me recently, you know, when we were having some issues in the Middle East, and she was watching the news, and she said to me, I know we're supposed to be like enemies with the Taliban, and we're supposed to really hate them, and I know they're kind of horrible people, but I have to admit, they're very handsome. I was like, I also enjoy a swarthy man. I do. Thank you. I also enjoy a swarthy man. Oh, shut up. You guys are adorable in your comfy couches. It's great for comedy to be really comfortable and really warm. It's real warm and comfy and smoky in here. It's great. It's conducive to comedy for sure. Yeah. And in an area where I may get killed on the way home. It's fucking wonderful. It's great to be here. It's a charming warehouse of fear. This is like the Saw warehouse. But with great rugs, I have to say. You guys' rugs are amazing. Like, I wouldn't even mind dying here. Do you know? Like, it's adorable. I actually really like it. There's all this art around, you know. I don't see anything by Georgia O'Keeffe, which I'm kind of saddened by because this young, I mean, come on, Georgia O'Keeffe, she's like the Southwest maven of art. Am I right? But this poor bitch, does everything she looked at look like a vagina? For God's sakes. Hey, Georgia, check out this flower. Vagina, you mean? Wait, no. Hey, Georgia, check out this poppy. Vagina, you mean? No. Georgia, check out this old cow skull. Dry vagina, you mean? No. I'm a little out of it today. I was watching the Home Edit. Oh, God, these fucking monsters. Does anyone know this show, The Home Edit? These two white women. Oh, boy. You know, they're just a couple eco-monsters is all. They take all your stuff, they pour it out of the containers, and then they put it into plastic containers that they've bought you. So it's helping the world is what I mean. They're helping them. You know, the bar is very low on white women right now, so people really like these ladies. That's what I've decided. I'm like, you know, they're not yelling at people in line or at a barbecue, so God bless these fucking bitches. My mom also hates white people. Yes, very smart of her, for sure. She always told me, and she looked just like me, too. So she said, Jesse, oh, God, white people? So creepy, really, just creepy. Like, you mean us? Is that what you mean? I know she sounds like maybe a Connecticut housewife wearing pearls, but she was a obese Jew with teeth missing that mattered. You know what I mean? Like, I'm missing some molars. That's my business. But the up fronts, you know, Mom, come on. Let's get it together. Actually, no, she's missing a lot of her teeth now because she's dead. So, oh, shut up. It gets worse. She is missing all of her teeth because we burned her like the Jew she is. Okay, so shut up. You're not allowed to say that. I just read, listen, to my ladies in the couch, I just read a delightful article in the New York Times. Shut up, fuckers. Albuquerque, you don't read, so you don't matter right now. All right. Suck it and touch it a lot. Flick it a lot. I read an article about like Jewish humor. Are we anti-Semites or are we in on the joke? Do you know what I mean? So I get a little in that one, but fuck it, because there's 7 of us here, so I have to say something about it. 7 Jews in Albuquerque. Although every native guy I meet is named Joshua. Hello! Joshua! You may be my cousin. Hello! And they're all like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, you totally are, so fucking shut up. If you're native and you fucking, I've talked to some people here and I'm like, how long has your family been here? And they're like, oh, like 400 years. And I go, oh yeah, where did they come from before that? Do you know? And they're like, oh, they fled Spain. I'm like, Joe! Joshua. Anyway, oh my God, you guys, shush. I also really enjoy your weatherman, hardest working man in Albuquerque. Why is there some chatter? I'm very distractible. Shut the fuck up, motherfuckers. Yeah. Hey, thanks. I did. Thank you so much. I did smoke a lot of PCP in my life, so I have a little bit of a, you know what I mean? It's all very true. I did. In 7th grade, I smoked PCP with the Cholos. I hung out with Cholos in L.A. I grew up in L.A. Oh, God, sorry. Yeah, it's a great place. Hollywood, California. I grew up in proper Hollywood. Proper. It's fucking weird. People come all over the world. They come to Hollywood. They get all freaked out. Oh, my God, remember that movie? That movie was shot right here. Oh, my God, remember that TV show that was shot right here? Because I walk through Hollywood, and I'm like, oh, my God, I was shot here. It's true. I was shot in a drive-by. Thank you. They weren't pointing it at me, so I don't take it personal. I just was caught with the bullet. And when you're with a bunch bunch of gang members and you get shot. It's an interesting thing that happens. I was walking with them and I felt a little cold. So I said, hey, anybody else a little cold? And they were like, what are you talking about, stupid? And I was like, no, but for real. That's how people know I hung out with essays, because they're like, oh my gosh, she knows. They fucking call her stupid. Yeah, because it's a term of endearment. Shut up, dummy. Okay. So fucking shut up. So, stop it. Okay, so I was like, Froggy, I think I got shot. And Froggy's like, so? And I was like, no, but I'm bleeding. Like, I'm bleeding. Maybe we should go to the hospital. And Froggy, I don't know if you ever told a gang member you want to go to the hospital. He comes up to me really close to my face and he goes, Jessica, my cousin got shot in the head last week. We don't go to the fucking hospital. I was like, okay, don't make fun of me. I was just shot. Maybe take it easy on me. And then I just smoked a little more PCP, and I had a limp, and I was feeling gangster. Extra gangster. Yes. My mom loved the essays. She loved the essays. We lived in a hotel room, and they would call the hotel, and she'd be like, oh, my God, Spider. Oh, groovy. Were your parents hippies, too? This is awesome. I'm like, hang up, Mom, hang up. I was raised by hippies, yeah. Naked all the time. Naked, not a nudist colony, not that structured. Thank you, ladies. Just a bunch of naked people running around. I'm pretty sure I breastfed off 5 different ladies. Just here it's free and it's love. Just take it. Who made this baby? It's awesome. Oh my God, true stories. Oh yeah, but think about how crazy it must have been for a little girl running around like looking for her dad, just like, Daddy, 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 oh, Daddy. Another true story, thank you. Yeah. Comedy's supposed to hurt, right? Me and you. Oh, what else shall I speak of? Yes, of course, Albuquerque, your weatherman. We haven't spoken of him yet. I brought him up. He is the hardest working man here for sure, hands down. The guy's freaking out every time before he comes on screen. You can see him on the sidelines just like, fuck, like he's about to fucking go to fucking get into a double dutch, just, and then he comes on screen. He's like, okay, hey, good morning, Albuquerque. How you doing? Okay, this morning it's going to be about 25, so you're going to want a hat and a coat and a scarf, but just bundle up. It's freezing cold. All right, around noon, you're going to strip all that off. You're going to have shorts, maybe some sandals, because it's going to be real hot around noon, okay? 5 o'clock, a child might get taken. All right, at 7, it's going to be cold again. Is it bad that I've turned off the Amber Alerts on my phone? God damn it, that's a lot of fucking alerting. Like, it's not my kid. I don't give a fuck. Who's the weatherman? Some white man, I don't know. Some man who's like excited to be there. Why would you ask who the weatherman is? So you didn't know either. No, I was hoping you were going to say or Steve Stucker. Well, here's the thing about that. Excuse me, audience, while I explain a joke. The thing is I don't need his name because I fucking tell you all the information and everybody laughs and then it's over. Thank you. It wasn't over for you. I find that a lot of things are not over for you. I've been watching you tonight, sir. I find that you have a lot going on over there. Yeah, you wanted to get talked to, didn't you? What's your name?
My name is Joffrey.
Joffrey. Is it with a G? Like the giraffe from Toys R Us? Joffrey. Right? Wasn't it the giraffe?
Jeffrey the giraffe.
Oh, God, but with a G. Is it not Joffrey? Oh, God. King Joffrey from the Lion King. No. I don't know Disney. I was not allowed to do Disney as a child. My mother told me no Pledge of Allegiance, no Disney. Thank you, my love. I've walked the man who wanted to talk. All right, well, there you go. There you are. I've done my job. Thank you. I've done my job. That's what I do. I walk the talkers. It's the light again. I feel like I'm on acid every time you do that. I love it. Oh, I love acid. People go, oh, do you drink? I'll buy you a drink. I go, I don't drink, but I'll do acid. Wait, what? And the essays always thought that was the craziest shit. What do you mean acid? Like a bunch of fucking dirty hippies on the ground and shit? I'm like, you're pretty much, yes. That's pretty much it. I I was working out of my house one time with my aunt at the house. She was at my apartment. I was working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, because I was a professional working out of the house. I was doing phone sex. Thank you. I know some of the men are like, I knew she sounded familiar. Yeah. But I never was hired as just me. It was always, I always got characters to play and interesting scenarios to do. And the secretary would call me from the main department of the phone sex department, and she'd call me and she'd have the guy on the other line on hold, and she'd tell me what the guy wanted as his fantasy. And so one night my aunt was over at my house, my stoner aunt. She's sitting there and the phone rings and I'm like, shh, auntie, I gotta work. And so the secretary calls me up and she goes, hi, Jess, it's the secretary. We have Steve on the other line. Steve would like for his fantasy a 29-year-old Jamaican dominatrix with a shaving fetish. Okay, hang on for Steve. Oh my God, I got the click over to think about it, to go with the character, you know? So I'm like, hello, Steve. You got any shaving cream over there, boy? Well, you better get some, bitch, because I'm feeling mighty stubbly. I was good. And you know, when they come, they hang up, just like in real life. It's amazing. Thank you. I don't know how long I've been up here, but I figure a little bit. I'll continue. Okay, very, very nice. I don't want to bring everybody down, but you know, there is some stuff going on in the world, so we have to be prepared for what's happening. A little bit of sadness, a little apocalypse, perhaps, on everyone's mind. Yeah, a little apocalypse. I don't believe the zombie thing, but I do believe apocalypse. I think the grid will go down. I think we'll have to forage for things. You know, you have to think of your skills. Can you plant? Can you build? Can you forge? Shit like that. So I was talking to my friend Charlotte the other day about it, and Charlotte asked me, Jess, what's your apocalypse skill? And without missing a beat, I said, sucking dicks. And she said, well, that's not a skill. And then I felt bad for Charlotte. Really more for her husband, I guess. Poor bastard. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a couple dudes in here, or ladies, that are looking at me thinking, I would get that lady some free fresh water. Fresh water for that blowjob lady. Thank you, sir. I have the hand up in the front. I did that joke the other night, and a woman came up to me afterwards, and she goes, blowjobs will be the... She fucking said this to me. She goes, blowjobs will be the currency in the apocalypse. I was like, bitch, I know. That's why I talk about it. I don't know. But then I have the guys who are like, hey, what's up? Like after the show, hey, what's up? I'm like, no, it's no apocalypse yet, bitch. What the fuck are you... No blowjob till the apocalypse, sir. I told you. Give it 5 minutes? I don't know if that is a promise or a threat. Can't really tell. This is, I feel like the Grateful Dead are going to come on after me up here, like with all these fucking rugs. That was for 2 people here tonight. That was a joke for 2 people. What else? Carla, anything you'd like to hear? I'm like, she's probably not even in the room. She's like, no, I'm gone. All the comics are like, fuck you. We've seen you 17 times. We don't need to hear with your abortions and your fucking burned mom. Your gang member times, you know, like, oh, this fucking lady again. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll end with this then. I'll end with the Def Jam. Sure, the Def Jam credit. Why not? Let's do it. I was the first white chick ever on Def Comedy Jam, and look where I am now. And shut up. Career's going great. Career's on top of the fucking world. So this is where I wanted to be. This was my 5-year plan. Okay, this was on the fucking calendar. You know, I dream boarded this whole place. So just know this. Okay. Okay. Settle yourself. Oh, I was up, and Cedric the Entertainer was my host. Oh my God, Def Comedy Jam. Cedric the Entertainer is my host. About 1,000 people in the crowd. Not unlike tonight. Come on. And hey now, and he comes out to the crowd and he gets giving me the best introduction that I've ever gotten. He's like, all right, y'all, all right. Y'all enjoying the show so far? Oh, you are now? Okay. For your next performer, I want y'all just to keep an open mind. Okay. It's an all-black comedy show. All right, thank you guys. I'm Jess Wood. Get Wood.
Y'all give it up for Jess Wood. Y'all give it up for motherfucking Jess Wood. Just rock this damn stage. Hey, I'd like to thank all y'all for supporting Volume 1. Volume 1 of Dope Comedy, presented by yours truly, Ian Ty Jamerson. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the festivities. Peace, grease, love y'all. We out.